Hello guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. This video, we are going to specifically talk about the crypto, the role of crypto, and the impact on the crypto that is happening with the Israel and Palestine war, the Gaza war. In fact, the Gaza has been given an ultimatum. 1.1 million people need to evacuate. A 24 hours of ultimatum. And even when the people were evacuating, missiles were fired. A lot of normal civilians have literally died, and like so many people, like the entire homes have been displaced. But there can be a lot of political opinions onto what is happening, like who started, where, who originated, who's occupying whose land, right? Let us specifically stick to the crypto in this video because this channel is related with the crypto, so we would not have hold a political opinion onto that. With the crypto, what is happening right now? So many accounts onto the Binance exchange have been banned left, right, and center. Now, why is that? Because Israeli police or Israeli authorities have reported to the Binance exchange that these accounts or any accounts that are related with supporting the Hamas organization, you need to close them. Like you need to ban them, you need to seize their funds. And in fact, a lot of funds are being sent back to Israel as well. Those funds, other people's funds. On the other side, the claims are uh, a lot of Palestinians, innocent Palestinians, normal citizens' account have been frozen by Binance Exchange, who did not deal with anything. Like this is their own, this is like their bank account, which is supposed to be protected by Binance, but they have actually seized their account, which is not very cool if this is true. So many people are reporting at the same time regarding the same thing. Having said that, the other news that is coming, the crypto donations were being raised from on either side. Number one, the Hamas were trying to raise donation like from quite a while, from years. It has generated like don't it, estimates are like hundreds of millions of dollars have been uh, gathered by the cryptocurrency donation via various wallets, because it is officially considered an illegal organization. Like a lot of accounts have been seized, and their attempts to deal with the cryptocurrencies have been uh, targeted by the authorities across the world. At the same time, like the there were pro-Israeli funds as well in the form of cryptocurrency that was being raised. The best part about, see, cryptocurrency is neutral no matter who uses it. When we are talking about the property of the cryptocurrency, for the first time in history, people are realizing a technology has evolved where personally people can send their wealth from one place to the other person, to the other place, or to the other person directly without any intervention, unlike the banks and stuff. And if you remove the bank from the picture, let's say people wanted to personally give the gold, they don't want to involve the third party, they want to give the cash, they want to give the gold. The problem with that was, first of all, let's say I want to give certain money into Nigeria, right? Or probably, would I take a piece of a gold and go to Nigeria? Like look, physically, I need to go myself. Or probably I take the piece of cash and go to Nigeria. And even if I take the cash, they will have to get it exchanged because those cash are not going to work over there. Having said that, let's say even if I manage to give the piece of gold, will I be able to fractionalize it? I want to give $1 worth of gold. I want to give $10 worth of gold. I want to give $10,000 worth of gold. With the cryptocurrency, for the first time in history, this has been possible. You don't need the third party intervention, anybody to approve your transaction. You can send exactly and directly to the same person whom you want, personally, wallet to wallet. Then you don't need to physically, you don't need to wait a huge amount of time delay, like if we are sending from one country to the other. Another point, you don't have to spend so much of the amount, right? Apart from third party not being involved, you don't, I mean, even if a person is sending $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, probably only amount of fees that he's being charged $1, $2, $5, $10, nothing more than that. Even if it's like $10 worth of transaction, $1 billion worth of transaction, everything can happen. the fractionalization. I want to send $1 to an institute, to an organization, to a wallet. I can do that. I want to give $1 million. I can do that. The fractionalization, the location, the uh, decentralization, all the other problems are being solved. And with the Bitcoin involvement, like the billionaires now getting involved into, like we already know Michael Saylor. I mean, uh, so many big names we already know, right? The big institutions, BlackRock being involved, the ETF row is going on. The big institutions are flocking to Bitcoin ETF and stuff. But at the same time, new billionaires are coming in, understanding and realizing what is happening with the current fiat currency. See, try to understand the dynamics, how it works. Why, like previous wars, let's say 2004, 2005, when those wars erupted, people started buying those precious metals like the gold, silver, and stuff. Why? Because they understood the value of the cryptocurrency is going to get depleted slowly with time. But in the times of these crises, the wars and stuff, it depletes much rather faster. Why? Simply just try to understand the dynamics. A world in its place is ideal, like the world is sitting in an equilibrium, right? Working along. But when there is a war, there is a destruction happening, right? The buildings are being collapsed, the weapons are being used left, right, and center. It is all the way human beings involved and their property, and there is a destruction, or the whole is being created into the humanity. What is the currency? What is the fiat currency that is produced by the governments across the world? It is just the representation of the resources available. For example, a country is having $1 trillion, let's say, worth of money. Then this is just a piece of paper. The thing that values is the resources present, the amount of resources that you can buy with that. But here with the war, the resources is depleting. Now, in order to compensate the resources depletion that is happening, the buildings being blown, the wars used, the starvation, the humanitarian crisis, governments start producing more money, because you cannot just right away increase your production, like double your resources production, right? Double your food production, double your car production. It can be only, I mean, there is a human potential to how much you can increase. The only thing that you can do, print more money. The moment you're printing more money, the resources being the same, in fact less after the war, in an ideal world, what is happening? We are having an inflation problem. We are having the purchasing power of your money. You are holding, let's say, $1 million. Out of nowhere, somebody is printing trillions of dollars more, and your money is being diluted, and your purchasing power is decreased. And slowly as it happens, and especially in these times of war and stuff, this is why people understand flocking to precious metal, gold and silver is much better option. But now people understand the Bitcoin, with all its property of the wealth, and in fact far more better properties, with zero inflation. Like, there can only be 21 million Bitcoin ever. By default, nobody can print it. There is no authority which has control over the Bitcoin. A peasant can own 1 Bitcoin, or even 0.01 Bitcoin, right? Somebody can own 1,000 Bitcoin. Somebody can own 10,000 Bitcoin. And nobody can steal it from you unless until like there is a theft or something like that happening. And you can use it, like you can pay with that Bitcoin $1 worth of transaction anywhere out there in the world. You can use it. Inflation problem is solved. All the other problems that comes with the money, the third party decentralization, location problem, everything is being solved. The billionaires are flocking to it. The cryptocurrency, like the crisis like these, the things which are valuable prove its worth. Bitcoin has been suppressed, faced the bans, the pressure from the past 10 to 13 years. It's been in existence. It has withstood all the pressure with its might, proving its value, and now it is emerging out. And every crisis, it is proving itself to be one of the best assets that has been produced by mankind. That is why people understand one of the best ways of preserving their wealth is through the use of Bitcoin. That doesn't give the green signal to all the cryptocurrencies. A lot of other cryptocurrencies, just a bunch of VCs holding a big amount of coins and stuff. But the Bitcoin and the crypto technology and the blockchain is here to stay. What is your take onto this? With the current war, what do you feel about the crypto market? Obviously, like when we are saying a big escalation coming, more countries being involved, every other financial asset is going to decline, just the way the crypto market is also going to decline. That's a separate thing. That's a macro environment. We are talking about the use case that is emerging out of this in people and the world realizing the value and the importance of the cryptocurrency. You do not have any value with the normal cash or the your intrinsic cash, your own money, right? Because you cannot use it anywhere else. The cryptocurrency can be used across the world. So that's it, guys. Please comment down below your opinion onto the current war, the crypto, and anything related that you want to share. I would want to read each one of your comment. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. This channel is everything to do with the crypto. See you guys in the next